Welcome back everyone to Tradespoon Live TV. I'm Vlad Karpel, founder of Tradespoon. I would also like to welcome back our favorite guest, Joe Cusick from TradingBlock.com.
Hey, thanks Vlad, and it's great to be back. Let's jump into the data this week on Wall Street. I want to take a look at the first headline number, which is consumer credit. I took a look at the retail sales ETF XRT, which is pricing in about $1.85 or roughly around 2% move. And the Z-score is coming in at a 0.41, which is an indication that implied volatility is on the move to the upside. And this being almost about a half standard deviation away from the mean on implied volatility, it's keeping retail on the radar. Even though we're resuming the trend to the upside, volatility is on the move.
Great, and we have tools to detect these volatility moves. So, Joe, Tradespoon users can go to our bullish and bearish search tool, Tradespoon Idea tool, and we sort by industry and see that we have two bulls that you can see on your screen. One is the Home Depot and one is the Foot Locker. For the bears, we have three names to follow. One is the Fossil, one is the American Eagle, and Ruby Tuesday.
Right, and stick around, folks, and we'll cover some of those names and the mechanics of the pick this week. Looking at the rest of the data this week, we have the FOMC minutes. There's been a lot of focus on whether or not the Fed is going to be even pulling back even more on their purchases. We want to get the language and see if there's anything that has changed dramatically. We're going to look at the ETF that tracks the S&Ps, and that's the Spiders. SPY is the ticker. There's a $2.90 move, or about a percent, 1.5% being priced in to the large cap ETF as far as movement in the underlying. Also, the Z-score is at 0.31. So IV is on the move. If you start to see the Z-score, Vlad, going up above 1, that's where you really see the potential for some big moves, some violent moves. And I finally want to turn to the commodity markets and take a look at crude and natural gas. Now, crude and natural gas have come off of their lows. And taking a look at USO, which is the ETF that tracks crude, it's pricing in the potential of 95 cents move. And looking at the Nat Gas ETF, UNG, it's pricing in about a 75% move. So we want to keep an eye on that, especially since it's been getting colder here. We're in the Midwest. I actually turned my heat on this weekend. So, we want to keep an eye on this.
Yes, and in terms of our research, if you look at the Tradespoon conviction list, we have only one petroleum name at this point, which is a Halliburton, ticker symbol HAL. And again, if you want to access this tool on the Tradespoon site to see the list of our bullish stock and bearish stock based on our research, both fundamental and technical analysis, just go to My Tools and click on Tradespoon Bulls or Tradespoon Bears. This wraps up this week on the Wall Street week ahead. Folks, we also have two great webinars. One is on Wednesday and one is on Friday, where we cover trading volatility in your portfolio with a special guest and former VIX market maker, Dan Deming. So be sure to check it out Wednesday and Friday. And if you go to Tools, upcoming webinars, you can also see all of our webinars that we have this week. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.